Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. We're discussing Thai work permits in the context of marriage visas, and we're discussing it in the context of marriage visa provisional extensions. And I've made other videos on this topic, but long story short, it may be possible, and it's discretionary in nature, to obtain a 60-day extension of status here in Thailand, only in our experience in marriage visa context, for those that don't quite have their ducks in a row with respect to usually financial evidence. And the immigration officer can, in their discretion, say, look, I'm going to give you an extra 60 days, go fix your documentation, get back in here, and either get a new extension or that foreign spouse needs to leave the country. Well, what happens if you get a work permit in that interim? What happens then? Well, it's a little different than standard B visas. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty, but long story short, it may end up in a situation where you end up having to deal with some redundancies from a documentation standpoint. You may have to deal with getting your O extended and then going back and dealing with re-extending the work permit. Again, it's going to be very case specific on that point, but long story short, yes, it is possible to deal with getting a work permit during that 60-day provisional period, but working out all of the formal requirements associated with getting an even longer extension, that could prove a bit nettlesome. And for most folks, it may not be a terrible idea to think about contacting a legal professional in order to gain some insight and guidance into how to rectify that set of circumstances.